Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders, your anus, try to relax your anus, your anus, your shoulders, try to relax your anus, your anus, your anus, try to relax your anus, your shoulders, your anus, try to relax your anus, your anus, try to relax your anus, try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders, try to relax your anus, try to relax your anus, your anus, your shoulders, try to relax your anus, your anus, your anus, try to relax your anus, your shoulders, your anus, try to relax your anus, your anus, try to relax your anus, try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders. Try to relax your anus, your shoulders. Try to relax your anus, your shoulders, your shoulders.
Yes, I know. Rejoice. Rival Turf is on the switch for the fucking 3 people that wanted it. Told you I'd wear the chicken suit. Shut up, birds. Told you I'd wear the chicken suit again. I told you. I told you. So tonight is a night of a man with a mouth like a butthole. Yes, we will be doing a Joe Biden evening. Don't worry. Joe Biden is always equally in my crosshairs. Donald Trump does say funnier shit, though. I mean, Biden does as well, and he sniffs people, so it's kind of equal, but... I don't care! Yeah, well, this is the second to final episode. This is the second to final episode. Hey, Rich, did you get 2 emails I sent lately? Where'd you send them to? Papa Doodle Doo, did I? See, I missed that super chat, too. I missed that one as well. So. Yeah, this is the second to final episode of me wearing the suit. I won't miss it at all. I should have thought it out more. But that is fine. Tremendously big and we have Jeb is a mess where he's going after Jeb Bush. I love these Vic Berger videos, man. I'm actually going to put him in the description now. It's only fair. I mean, Jesus Christ. Tremendously, tremendous. I mean, this is some of the funniest shit I've seen on this platform. Period. Oh, God. Let me tell you something. Jeb is a... Check out. Vic Berger's amazing videos. Why am I saying that out loud? I don't know. Because I am a man. I'm a man who is saying things out loud. We got Dylan coming here with the cucumbers, bacon, and chicken. It'd actually probably be a good combination. I'm not even kidding. Like it on a sandwich. Some nice crispy bacon and some grilled bird. Some roasted bird. Some bird breast on there. Bird thigh. I haven't talked about your thighs yet. How does it make you feel? I haven't discussed your thighs. Maybe that should change. Should change. We'll talk later. Sent to rtusubmissions. Okay. I'll check. I got to start checking that fucking... I suck at getting back to people. I got back to Vosh a couple days late, and I needed something from him. Westside Tech, I needed something. Like, I got to get more information. People keep asking about the Quantum TV video. First off, I don't care if it gets 10,000 views or 1,000,000 views. The video, the Game Boy video that is coming out is the best work my editor and I have ever done. Hands down, at least yet. I already have a video I plan on surpassing it with. That is the period. Who's worse, Don Jr. or Eric? They're both giant fucking douches. I have no idea. Oh my God. Well, thank you very much, man. I got the 1,000,000 sub plaque. I never even, like, attempted. I didn't even know, like, the 100,000 was a thing. By the time I figured out I could have got one, I didn't even really... It's like, all right, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, it seems pretty damning. Death metal, dude. It seems pretty damning. You know what I mean? I don't really know how they could justify it, but I'm sure they'll make... They already said, oh, it was those... One guy came up... This is how you know that the out-of-touch old fucking people, the corrupt out-of-touch old people need to fucking quit. I heard he played those cyber games. What the fuck is a cyber game? Texas Bob? What the fuck are you talking about? Did he have a fleshlight on his dick with a VR helmet on? What the fuck is a cyber game? I've never played a cyber game. Yes, I know a man in a chicken suit is saying this right now, but... See, you send me links there, I can't look them up. It doesn't... I gotta, like... Let me see something. No, that's the problem, too. Let me copy link address and see if that works. YouTube's weird with that, man. It lets you put the links. Yeah, no, it doesn't. It won't let me check it. I don't know why. Who gave Nintendo the right to make Luigi so fucking... I don't know. Shigeru Miyamoto. Maybe he was naked when he molded him out of clay. No, it's not growing on me. I am very glad that the next time I stream is the final time I have to wear this. It's not awful. It definitely could have been a lot worse. It's kind of like a giant nightie, but you have to realize it's hot. I mean, I have an air conditioner in here, but is Austin Powers after you because you're a gold member? Ah, I see what you did there. I see what you did. That was the birds enjoy it too. Bird breasts. There you go. Cyberpunk equals cyber game. Yeah, I was like when he said, I heard he plays those cyber games. I can't. Like, how do you... You know that cop is a fucking idiot. Like, how are you going to sit there and say, dude, you realize there's been countless studies done? All it's going to happen is his low IQ, is his eyes are going to gloss over. I still think it's a cyber games. You can't have a discussion with him. He's a fucking moron. You like cyber games. Like, why would you? That's such a panic reach too. It's like, yeah, we fucked up. A bunch of people on our law enforcement police department are giant fucking cowards. It's the cyber games. Give me a fucking break. Oh yes, it's a good, tremendous live stream when my butthole of a mouth is in the thumbnail. Your mouth is in the thumbnail, believe me. Hey, Kill Voice, it's them damn You got to have intro guy here for that one. I tell you what, I can't do. That's one of the few voices. Well, I can't. There's quite a few voices I can't do. I can do a decent amount, but there's quite a huge amount I can't do. That's actually one you could do very well. So. Oh, yeah. Then they lost their Instagram, too. Like, what did they expect, man? I know you told me they got demonetized on YouTube. What did they... But I guess they did. What they thought was, oh, these are the lowest of the low people. We could do whatever we want to. Yes, they're awful, disgusting, fucking potential child rapists. Some of them, I'm sure, God forbid, have done something, unfortunately. But they thought they had free reign on what they could do with them, and no one was going to come after them. You can't... No. Vigilantism is not a thing, dude. I mean, it is a thing, but they're not going to let you get away with it. It was just like scummy people going after scummy people, and they were like, oh, we could get away with being scumbags because these are the lowest of the low, which I agree. But no, you can't act like animals. You act like animals, you get treated like fucking animals. Did you hear people are drilling holes in a gas tank? Yes, of course. Well, like, when is it going to stop? Probably after some major catastrophe, Eric. All right, CB96, I'll check it out. What did a man in a chicken suit say that people are crying about? That's another reason. Every time I make a point, everyone who doesn't want to listen to the point that I make, they'll be like, yeah, well, he's wearing a chicken suit, so there's that. That happened back in the 70s, I believe, too. It did happen back in the 70s as well. It's all right, man. Dude, I roast people back as well. You guys know I have a thick skin. I don't even know what the hell was said anyway. My neck looks like V with the vagina lips. Yes, sometimes it does. Like, I guess how he buttons up his fucking suit, it, like, kind of makes the flaps on his neck go together, and it looks like he has a vagina for a neck. It's fucking... Oh, man. Oh, my God. And there's a pretty good chance he's going to end up being president again in 2024. I'm placing bets on it, unless he just doesn't run, which I don't really see why he wouldn't. Rich, congrats on the golden YouTube button. Thank you very much, man. Tomorrow is my birthday. Happy early birthday to you. Won't be on your stream. I don't even know if I'm streaming tomorrow because my kids are here. May I get an early soundboard of your choosing? Of course.
I am thoroughly tickled.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, it's like people who still want to be bullies and relive high school. And they think, like, all right, these are the lowest of the low. They're considered complete monsters. We have, like, yes, they are scumbags. I'm not taking that away from them. But it doesn't give you, you're not above rules in the law because of that. They were just fucking Neanderthals, man. Yes, I'll run in 2024 and Carlos will be vice president. Believe me, he'll peck corn out of your spray-tanned hole. Oh, I got back on there. I should anyway. No, I got rid of and I put...
I love it.
I think is going to have to come back. It's more popular than that. Did I miss... Look up Jason Jacoby. He's in prison, but just for shits and jiggles. Why does it jiggle? Giggles. I said jiggles. Shits and jiggles. That makes sense. So we're almost at 500. We'll start with Donald Tremendous here. Imagine he legally changed his last name to Tremendous. That would be amazing. I would vote for him again if he did. That's just... Why are you voting for him? What are the policies that you like, Rich? Blah, blah, blah. His just last name is Tremendous. If vaginal dryness was a person. He has that turtleneck, man. He has that turtleneck, Felix. Yeah, well, luckily you came here for happy birthday because the next time I stream, not sure it's going to be tomorrow, is the final stream of this, thank God. You like that thumbnail, Wig Group? Come on. You love it. I made sure to get, even like, you could even see the spit on his teeth, too. Why would your doctor even, can he actually, look, it's called Google. Tell him to look into that and he can figure it out. Oh, God. I know Keemstar is a Trump supporter. I think I agree with him on that. I don't agree with Biden supporters either. Man, I'm out already, huh? Must have not been that much in there. All we can hope is that EDP never got to do anything. Someone asked if EDP is worse than Bill Cosby. On record, obviously, Bill Cosby is worse. Hopefully, EDP has not done things behind the scene that we don't know about. You know what I mean? I don't know about Trump being president in 2024. People don't realize keeping Trump out was a hard-line, uncompromising issue for everyone who voted for Biden. Yeah, but Biden is being a limp dick fucking president. So you know how people are. They're not going to think. It's just like, oh, Biden did fuck all. And quite frankly, he has. What has he done that has been beneficial? My girlfriend was watching Law & Order, and one of the suspects was named Carlos. I couldn't help but think of the bird. I also love the Ted Cruz. Oh, dude, how Vic Berger was like making the booger go back and forth like a fucking ping pong ball was amazing. Drag queen teacher fired for having a drag queen show in class. You could copy and I did try to. I literally just copied and pasted the link. It does not work. I'm telling you, it does not work. Yeah, Tommy Tallarico's a Trump supporter. I literally have him. I don't know if he definitely, like, it is what it is. Tommy, you said it. You know. Love how it's always video games and not the people in Congress promoting gum sales. Well, of course, dude, because that's their... And it's not even like it's just about them getting campaign donations or being lobbied, I guess is that's the classier term to use. They do inside that, like they're invested in these companies. It's just this, look at Nancy Pelosi if you want to go on both sides of the aisle. How much insider? Why do you think she's a multi-millionaire, man? From insider trading. It's how it works. And why do you think they never? What is she, like 312? She's like a walking fucking fossil with giant saggy titties. And she doesn't want to let go of the power, man. It's like a drug. That's why there should be term limits. But, you know. Lance's Fantasy Gaming, thank you, man. I appreciate it, dude. I hope all's well with you. No. Joe Biden could step in and do fucking more. I don't want to hear that. Oh, Manchin stops you. Do some executive orders then, Chief. You whip that pen out. Give me a fucking break. Richie Sissy and Jank and John's reaction when they read my handle live on the air tonight. Porky's butthole. Really? We'll have to check that out. Oh, shit, we're way over 500 people. For some reason, your super chat reminded me to check that. I probably would have just been talking for 2 hours and then forgot that we were supposed to be watching something. I'm a man with a bird suit on, in case you couldn't tell. Is that too big? All right, we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. Do I have desktop audio on? Yes. There is Donald Trump standing awkwardly. Let's have some fun. I just want to get off this fucking stage. Do not walk me back on. I love when he does the horn. Here's another man.
We have all been witness to a very grueling year and a half for the president-elect. We have been witness to a barrage of propaganda.
I love how he picks the crappiest films that he's done. It's still funny. Look, John Voight has contributed more than that, but he also did those two.
Left us all breathless with anticipation, not knowing if God could reverse all the negative lies against Mr. Trump.
The horn is amazing. A tremendous crowd, tremendously big and tremendously wet, just like my ass. Yes, Wigwoo, I've been saying that for I think like they should cut off who could be president at like 65. 65, I think, is a fair number. Some may even say younger than that. I think that's kind of silly, but 65. He just, I don't, dude, it doesn't matter if he was Bernie Sanders' son, so please don't, it's not partisan, but can we just all agree that he looks like a giant douche? And his sister's hot. Can we agree with that too? Now, Mitch McConnell, and I can jiggle my neck, and it jiggles for 30 minutes after I stop shaking my head. Ah. Tremendous vagina neck. Yeah, and there should be term limits in Congress, too. Not that people could be... Like, wasn't there a picture with Nancy Pelosi literally... I don't know if it was photoshopped or not. I didn't do any research. I didn't really fucking care enough. But wasn't she, like, shaking Kennedy's fucking hand? Come on! Go home, Nancy! Your fucking melon titties, saggy, crusty melon titties, and your millions of dollars you made from insider trading, get the fuck out. Mitch McConnell, too, and your fucking vaginal turtleneck. Look at that neck. Look at that neck. And it changes shape every single angle. It's like someone just molds it to like, all right, look like a neck. Like between camera angles. It should be that if you think you need to spray tan at 70-something years old, that should instantly disqualify you from being president. Look, age. Oh, Joe Biden's old. I agree. 110%. I don't think someone his age should be president either. I am totally behind you. But why are you spray tanning at like 80, dude? Come on. Why? You look like an orange. It looks like someone just went. It looks like someone farted Cheetos dust on you. Well, obviously it's post that Vic Berger is adding the orangeness, Patrick, but he looks fairly orange to begin with. I'll never forget the looks of absolute sadness on the face of Trump's kid when Trump was giving his farewell address. Good for my soul. I mean, it's sad because they... I don't know. His daughter's hot. That's all I have to say. Absolutely tremendous. Like, that's the thing, yo. What was Joe, 78 when he was dude, you're 78. 70. My parents are in their early to mid 60s. I couldn't fucking picture them running a country, and my dad still works. Like, what the hell are you doing?
So help me God. So help me God.
I love how he makes him 30 times more orange.
We stand at the birth of a new millennium. Ready to unlock the mysteries of space and unite the civilized world against radical Islamic terrorism. And most importantly, we will be protected by God.
This editing is out of control.
From this day,
it's amazing how one sound can make something so insignificant, such as like a lip smack, seem disgusting and funny.
Forward, it's going to be only America first. America first. America first. America first. America first. America first. The world is a mess.
Didn't he not go to Joe Biden's inauguration?
The world is an angry place. Mothers and children trapped in poverty in our inner cities. Rusted out factories, scattered...
To give a hot political take, you want to hear something that may be controversial? It probably would have been, as much as I don't think he should have been president at all, I think it would have probably just been better if he got a second term. Because it's going to be a fucking disaster of a roller coaster if he gets back in. Like, just get it over with. Now he gets...
like tombstones across the landscape.
No, I did not go to Sleepy Joe's inauguration. He's a piece of shit.
The world is as angry as it gets. We must protect...
Believe me, I don't like Trump. But I think it would... now you have all the conspiracies. Oh, the election was stolen. Just let him fucking... he already fucked shit up enough to begin with. I think it would have been less damaging if he just stayed in office for a second term. Not that I want him. But I think it would have been... there would have been less repercussions. We would have just gotten over with, exactly. You know? Yeah. I would take him, as much as there's many fucking things. I'm not a fan of him at all. I would take him over him. At least I don't think DeSantis wants to dismantle democracy, at least. And make us become like a giant fucking dictatorship. Luckily, Trump was too dumb to actually succeed with it. I think the cutoff should be 55 or 35 is the minimum age to have a decent life experience, that we shouldn't have people so old where they're effectively dried foreskin with dementia. Well, that's why, there's still people I know in their 60s, man, that are perfectly, for like 65, I think. I can see what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing with, like, if that ended up being enacted, that's fine. But I could see, like, I would be fine with 65. I mean, term limits, too. Don't let them be there. Don't let them be fucking lifers, because then they become Nancy Pelosi and Mitch McConnell. If you get a chance, check out Amon Animations. He makes really out there and hilarious videos poking fun at figures like Shapiro, Carlson, and Trump. Oh, beautiful. We're going to watch some Sleepy Joe tonight, too. That's on Vic Berger's channel.
Our borders from the ravages of other countries, making our products, stealing our companies, and destroying our jobs.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible, man. I don't know. I wonder if it was he was either truly a sore loser, or he wanted to put the impression on of, yes, it was really stolen from me, or maybe it was both, knowing him. That's why I'm saying, man, it probably would. I didn't want him to be president at all. Did I, sit in a corner and cry in 2016 like some other people I saw on the internet? No, not at all. I was like, hey, let's see what happens. It is what it is. I wasn't a fan of Hillary. But I just think, just get it over with. Now he has a chance of getting back in, and Lord knows what else will happen. Whereas if we just got the 4 years over with, it would have just happened. I don't know. Maybe I'm nuts.
The world is an angry place.
Yes.
The world is a total mess. The world is a mess.
Oh, that's right, sir.
Whoa! Yes. Whoa!
I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. Just kiss.
When you look at this tremendous sea of love, I call it a sea of love.
He loves that word. It's just, why does he love tremendous so much? He is all about tremendous. Does he think it makes him sound like more? I think that's what it is, because it's like, that's one of the big words that I know. I know the most tremendous words. Like, Trump, do you know any other words besides tremendous? I tremendously do, believe me. I know bigly.
Love. It's really something special that all these people traveled here from all parts of the country, maybe the world, but all parts of the country, and they loved what I had to say.
I'm looking out there, and you're looking at me.
Yes, he's a very devout Trump fan. I love trolling him. There was someone putting up, because he feeds the trolls a lot, and someone was putting up, he's like, everyone keeps on saying that I died. I didn't die. I was like, oh man, I heard that you tragically died in a nipple slapping contest. Then there was another time I said, I wonder if Scott Baio goes in his wife's face and with a pair of American flag boxers, farts in her face, and that's it. That comes from her proud American ass. And then he goes to me, I don't fart in my wife's face, you sicko. Thank you, Charles. I was concerned about that.
Put your cameras down. Pull up your gown.
What? Wait, is this actually his inauguration? None in my lifetime. You're not going to get real leaders until money's taken out of politics. They're always going to be bitter. They're always going to be errand boys for corporations. Doesn't matter male, female, doesn't matter their race, doesn't matter their political ideology. As long as there's money in there, the money is king. Yes, he would have steamrolled into his second term. That is the only thing that stopped him. That is the only thing that stopped him. Like, people that I knew were even Trump fans with how much he fucked up and all the stupid shit he did during conferences of COVID. They were die hard until COVID too. Die hard. Why do you think there's a lot of conspiracy theorists out there? Someone planted COVID, so Trump wouldn't win again. Oh, shut the... Pandemics happen. But that's why people think that. He would have steamrolled into his second term.
That is what I call great talent. Thank you very much. Great talent. Thank you. And I respect that. I respect that. But I have to say, the crowd was unbelievable today, you know? Let me ask you, should I keep the Twitter going or not? Keep it going? I think so.
The world is an angry place.
Believe me.
Lots of bad things are happening. The world is as angry as it gets. The world is a mess. The world is a total mess.
My friend and the president.
I don't know why I found that so funny. Oh, God.
President-elect of the United States of America, Donald Trump.
I love how the music spools up, too.
Thank you very much. It's very familiar territory, news conferences, because we used to give them on a almost daily basis. I think we stopped giving them because we were getting quite a bit of inaccurate news.
I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you.
That's a mouth right there of a man.
I'm a very high-profile person, would you say?
Oh my God. Yo, there was some like Christian broadcast network where they were interviewing him, shockingly. And they were both interviewing him. In between them in the background, there was a picture of a self-portrait of Donald Trump while he's being interviewed. He may as well have just whipped out his dick and jerked off while he was being fucking interviewed. Like, he's standing in front of a picture of himself! He is standing in front of a picture of himself. Okay. Cool. No, I'm shocked, Patrick. No way. Really? The third tallest president and my youngest son is 6'7". 6'7", Jesus. Dad, what do I walk in? Headphone warning for rapid DSP laughs. Yes, of course. You get DSP laughs. Yeah, I saw that tweet, Solid Crusader. I don't trust either of them.
So there's a great spirit going on right now.
Tremendous spirit.
A spirit that many people have told me they've never seen before. Ever. We're going to create jobs. I said that I will be the greatest jobs producer that God ever created. And I mean that. I'm going to work very hard on that. We have a movement. It's a movement like the...
Yo, he must be stoned out of his face, Vic Berger, when he puts these together. But he has to be.
World has never seen before. It's a movement that a lot of people didn't expect.
Oh, this is pre-tremendous dumps. Oh, man. This is pre-tremendous dumps.
Okay. A question.
That was a great movement right out of my ass.
Yes.
On the border fence, it now appears clear U.S. taxpayers will have to pay for it up front.
It's not a fence. It's a wall. We're going to build a wall.
How'd that go? I love fucking Yo, and they don't give a shit, man. Steve Bannon put together like some fake ass, hey, let's financially support the wall. Let's just do it. And he just fucking took their money. Was about to get in trouble for it, and then Trump pardoned him. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, you can't make that up. Why would you directly send money to fucking anybody to do that? You're already paying taxes for that allegedly to happen, you fucking numbnuts. Why would you give money to that fucking piece of shriveled up mozzarella cheese with hair? Come on.
Say we are going to build a wall, and people would go crazy.
The wall is still not built.
I would then say, who's going to pay for the wall? And people would all scream out, 25, 30,000 people, because nobody's ever had crowds like Trump has had. I'd say, who's going to pay for it?
Like, why do you even mention that? Who cares about your crowds, dude? Even if you had the biggest crowd, who cares? It just shows his character. And look, I haven't liked a single fucking president since I've been alive. So it's not, believe me, I'm not defending or white knighting for any of those corporate fucking frauds. But he's just on a next level of narcissism. And that includes Bill Clinton sticking a cigar in Monica Lewinsky's fucking vagina. I've had the big, like, who cares about your crowds, dude? It's just weird that you care so much. Who fucking cares?
For the wall, and they will scream out, Mexico, 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 Mexico. And
But don't worry, I am not racist. I've had a taco. He's sitting there eating lunch. He's eating like a quesadilla at his desk. He's like, I assure you, I'm eating a quesadilla. The Mexicans are great. Thanks, Donald. I will now sleep better tonight.
I'll be honest, Mexico will pay for the wall. Mexico, Mexico.
Like, I've been hearing more and more about a thing called fake news, and they're talking about people that go and say all sorts of things. I could name them, but I won't bother. But you have a few sitting right in front of us. CNN, it's a disgrace. And I say that, and I say that. I think it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace what took place. It's a disgrace, and I say that, and I say that. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, not you. Not you. Let's go. Go ahead. Not you. Go ahead. Go ahead. You've been waiting. Go ahead.
As far as we understand, the intelligence community...
Stand up, please.
Yeah. As far as we understand it, the intelligence community are still
I
looking
tell
at
this to
these
people
allegations.
all the time.
Yeah, the editing is brilliant.
Be careful. Be very careful. Be careful. I always tell...
Yeah, no thank you, Eric Seals. Monica blew the biggest load. Monica blew loads on herself. You may want to rethink that super chat.
Tell them, in your hotel rooms, and no matter where you go, you're going to probably have cameras. Be very careful. In those rooms, you have cameras in the strangest places. Cameras that are so...
I just want to let it be known, my nipples can go under my armpits. I agree with you, the gaming politician. And I don't line up with, I mean, I guess you could say I'm more left-leaning. I know I am. But he just didn't want to lose. That's all it comes down to. And it's not that I'm a fan of Joe Biden. Like, radical left, Joe Biden out of all fucking people, he's like a centrist or pretty much Republican. He's a Republican Democrat. The radical left is trying to take over. Really? Really? Joe Biden? He's super conservative and half dead. He's making it like there was like a... I don't know.
Small with modern technology. You can't see them and you won't know. You better be careful or you'll be watching yourself on nightly television. I tell this to people...
I'm going to pretend to actually do, at my hotels, I'm going to clean them. Is Disney going to lose Mickey Mouse permanently or the trademark of Mickey? I heard Mickey Mouse is going public domain in 20. I don't know. How does it even work? Can't they take it over again or something? I don't even know how the copyright on that works. Monica's shooting ropes. I don't really know how to react to that, so I'm just gonna, go with birds. Yes, he told him to go build your own fucking wall. Which was great. The Mexican president did.
All the time.
Thank you, Mr. President-elect.
I want to thank everybody. So, just so you understand, you're fired. You're fired. You're fired.
Patrick given the wiener. Thank you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
I love the fucking horn. I can't get enough of the horn.
Thank you very much.
I could so picture him wanting a hype horn, too. Make sure you, every time I do something amazing, hit the fucking horn. You'll have Ted Cruz on a leash. You'll have Ted Cruz on a leash in the background. You'll just tug on the leash and make him blow the horn. Come on, Ted.
Stop. I just wanted to begin by mentioning that we're becoming a drug-infested nation.
Well, I had to. If I had this channel at that time, I wouldn't have done it. You want to know one of the biggest reasons it took me a long time to get to 1 million subscribers? That stream. Literally the day I streamed that, my sub growth stopped because there was a bunch of people who were very avid Trump supporters who didn't realize that I was not a Trump supporter, and that day realized it. And it was that day they left. Why do you think most tech channels never bring up politics? Imagine Trump making a gay porno with... Please, no. Look, there's plenty of other reasons that are on me. Okay? I'm not blaming... I hate when people just blame other shit for shortcomings they have. That's stupid. Trust me, there are many mistakes I've made throughout my YouTube career. But... yeah, that can't be a coincidence that the day I streamed that and gave my take is the day my sub growth literally went like that, like someone turned the switch off. New subs came in, but a lot of people left too because they're like, nah, man, I have a statue of Trump in my room that's completely naked, and it does make me hard sometimes, and you hurt my feelings. Can't diddle the pickle in the white... Oh, dude, I bet you he was on Twitter, saw some titties, and Trump was fapping right in the Oval Office. I guarantee you. Have some more tremendous money. Believe me.
Drugs are becoming cheaper than candy bars. Candy bars.
I love this editing, yo. Dude, sometimes I was watching Griffin Gaming stream, and I tried to super chat him, and I forgot, like, I said the word shit, and it wouldn't let me send the super chat. I'm like, and it, like, locked up. I wanted to give you money, Griffin, but it wouldn't let me say shit. But I was also watching Vic Berger stuff, man. It's so good. And he has Joe Biden stuff, too. Trust me, we're going to hit into that, too.
Drug-infested candy bars. I am talking and really talking because many of our nation's reporters and folks will not tell you the truth.
Yo. In 10 minutes, I got to take this suit off. I literally feel sweat coming out of the tip of my nipples. And I just showered and I don't want to smell like shit. So I'll give you an hour. You guys, I should have thought this through.
Honestly, the press has become...
The AC, you don't hear it here. It's that... Oh, Rich, lower it. It's at 66 fucking degrees.
so dishonest. Tomorrow they will say, Donald Trump rants and raves. Donald Trump rants and raves. I'm not ranting and raves. I'm not ranting and raves.
Who cares? Dude, you are the president. You are the most powerful person in the fuck. You are the top dog of the richest nation in the world. You are the most powerful at the time person in the world. Who cares? Everyone's going to look at everything you do under a fucking microscope, bro. Why am I have to tell a 70-something-year-old man this?
I'm just telling you, you're dishonest people. The news is fake because so much of the news is fake. As you know, our administration inherited many problems. To be honest, I inherited.
Abby wants to suck my nipples. Thank you, Abby.
A mess. It's a mess. A mess. A disaster, folks. It's a disaster. A disaster. I just want to let you know. I inherited it.
You are fake news.
Mess. A mess. A mess. It's a mess. Chaos. A mess. Chaos. Beginning on day one, our administration went to work to tackle these challenges. I've also worked to install a cabinet that will be one of the great cabinets ever assembled.
I saw this before. This is great. Keep the fucking chick, you son of a bitch. How about this? I'll be shirtless for an hour. I'll let you think about it.
I love it.
Half an hour for the chicken suit. I'll let you choose, Patrick. You don't have to super chat it again. I'm not looking to fish more money out of you. Thank you. Let's see what he says. If he wants it on, it's fine. Man, he's thinking about this, huh? All right, I'll keep it on. Fine. I will keep it on.
In American history. One of the great cabinets for decades. Decades and decades and decades, folks. And with that, I just say, God bless America, and let's take some questions.
Aren't
Shirtless with a cape, that may be a good idea.
you concerned, sir, that
Not
you
tonight,
are
obviously. I don't have a
undermining
cape.
the people's faith in the First Amendment, freedom of the press in this country, when you call stories you don't like fake news?
I see
Why
tone.
not?
You know the word tone. The tone is such hatred.
Dude, it's your job.
I'm really not a bad
I'll keep it on for the half an hour. It's fine.
person.
It's not that painful.
But the tone is such hatred. The tone.
I have that shit on max.
You look at your show that goes on at 10 o'clock in the evening.
Highest fan
You
speed.
just take a look at that show. That is a constant hit. The panel is almost always exclusive anti-Trump.
What the fuck has Christopher Walken been doing? I haven't heard a fucking peep at him in a long time.
I turn on the TV, I watch it, I see it, I'm amazed by it. The tone is such hatred. The tone. And I just think you'd be a lot better off, I honestly do, by being different. But I know
Different. Just say positive things about me.
what's good. I know what's bad. Sometimes something that should be very positive.
He sounds familiar. Tremendous Quantum TV.
I am thoroughly tickled.
Yeah, I don't mind if you criticize me, so long as the criticism is praise and sounds glowing of me. Then you can criticize me. Shut the fuck up.
They'll make okay. I don't mind bad stories. I can handle a bad story
You can't.
better than anybody. Better than anybody.
Didn't he, before he was even a thought to be president, didn't he try to sue one of the late night shows for, like, making a joke about him? This is before he was president, too. You can't take a joke, dude.
If you were straight and really told it like it is, I would be your biggest booster. I would be your biggest fan in the world. I mean, it's story after story after story after story.
You are the president of the United States. That is what is going to happen.
After story after story after story is bad. I won.
Yes, and when you lost, it should have been, I lost. But why? I'll just cry like a bitch instead. That's what I said, too. Everyone was crying that, when I knew people that were crying that he's won, he's like, he fucking won. Oh, but the Electoral College. Like, now you're going to complain about the Electoral College. I've been complaining about the Electoral College for years. It's the same system. He won by that system. Let's see what happens. Shut the fuck up. Dude, there's a lot. It's called narcissism. You can't, you think you're you self-proclaim yourself to be the most important person in the room, and everyone has to accept it. Again, it sounds like, I have no idea who that sounds
I'm not going to put it in a bottle and
yes.
breastfeed it to you. I am thoroughly tickled.
Oh, man. So many people ignorant, blaming Biden for rising. Yeah, they don't look at, and again, I'm not a fan of Joe Biden. Do you think he's going to do anything about gun control or Medicare for all or legalizing marijuana on a federal level? Fuck no. He ain't going to change anything. It's like people were blaming Obama for a bad economy when because the economy was bad when he came. It's not like the new president's going to come in and magically everything is going to change overnight and there's going to be a rainbow and everyone's going to be skipping down the fucking street. So many people, ignorant people blaming Biden. Yes, that I already, yeah. And Trump does take himself way too seriously.
I won. I guess it was the biggest electoral college win since.
The best is that was like the Joe Biden selling point, which I always thought was pathetic when CNN would say it. It's like, oh, people just want to sit around the dinner table and have normalcy again. They just want normal corruption to come back. The other candidates who want Medicare for all and things that our corporate backers don't want us to support. That's crazy talk. We want the good old-fashioned corruption back in Washington. What a joke, man. Then they wonder why people are frustrated and tired and don't know where to point the finger to.
Ronald Reagan. The biggest electoral college win since Ronald Reagan. So that's the way it goes.
You said today that you had the biggest electoral margin since Ronald Reagan with 304, 306 electoral votes. In fact, President Obama...
No, that's not the reason why the gas prices shot up when the Russia-Ukraine war started.
Got 300.
You think that would have been any different if I know you're not a Trump fan, but I'm saying I wouldn't have blamed Trump for it. If Trump was in office right now and the gas prices are up, it's not Trump's fault. It's a world event that caused this. You know what I mean? I would have defended Trump on that too. Don't like him, but I'm not going to blame him for something that's not his fault just because of how I personally feel about him.
65.
Well, I'm talking about Republican. Yeah.
Just like when that idiot went to when coronavirus first started and people were freaking out. And remember hydroxychloroquine and it's tremendously tremendous. Fine. All right. He was touting it. He shouldn't have done that. I still agree. But some assholes went to a pet food store or a pet store and got fish cleaning tablets or fish tank tablets that had hydroxychloroquine in them, and they popped them like fucking Skittles and died. And the wife got sick and the husband died, and everyone tried to blame Trump for that. I'm like, he didn't tell anyone to go to a pet food store and get hydroxychloroquine. Like, what are you doing?
Obama 332 and George H.W. Bush 426 when he won as president. So why should Americans trust him?
Well, no, I was given that information. I don't know. I was just given. We had a very, very big margin.
I guess my question is, why should Americans trust you when you accuse the information they receive of being fake when you're providing information that's fake?
Well, I don't know. I was given that information. I've seen that information around.
Actually, I've seen, which one is it? I was given that information. I've seen that information around. Oh, he's a bad liar too.
I hope going forward we can be a little bit different and maybe get along a little bit better if that's possible. Or maybe it's not, and that's okay too. I'm really not a bad person.
You know, you're not allowed to use hair.
Yeah, and we need to get the fuck off of oil, man. But Big Oil doesn't want us to get off of oil, so.
Anymore because it affects the ozone. You know that, right?
Because hairspray is going to affect the ozone. I'm trying to figure out. They don't want me to use hairspray. They want me to use the pump.
So if I take hairspray and if I spray it in my apartment, which is
he really talking about this? Yes, he
all
is.
sealed, and you're telling me that affects the ozone layer? Yes. I say no way, folks. No way.
Welcome to the White House. You know, it's the greatest privilege of my life to serve as vice president to a president who is fighting every day.
Oh, his takes on the environment are fucking the biggest brain takes I ever heard. Did you know that windmills cause cancer?
All right.
Off!
Even if the Paris Agreement were implemented in full, it would only produce a 0.2 of 1 degree. Think of that. This much.
Thank you for that scientific, yeah, it's insane, man. Makes me very thankful that my job is working from home. It's nuts.
Celsius reduction by the year 2100. Tiny, tiny amount. In fact, under the Paris Accord, billions of dollars, billions and billions and billions and billions and
I love the way he says words. Tremendous words.
billions of dollars that ought to be invested right here in America will be sent to the very countries that have taken our factories and our jobs away from us. So think of that. Think of that. $1 billion. I am fighting every day for the great people of this country.
He just looked this at actual birds. He didn't put that in post.
Who I love. Believe me. Believe me.
Sexy Trump chickens, USA. I don't know why I said it like that, man. Where's Steve? What's going on here, Steve? Why are you not in the picture, sir? Fuck birds. In the ass.
Believe me. Psst, please clap. Believe me. Thank you. Thank you. So we're getting out. Believe me, this is not what we need. Believe me. While the current agreement effectively blocks the development of clean coal in America, and the mines are starting to open up, and I happen to love the coal miners, having a big opening in 2 weeks. A big opening of a brand new mine. It's unheard of. For many, many years, that hasn't happened. They asked me if I'd go. I'm going to try. Coal. The United States will withdraw from the Paris Climate Accord.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to stop a handshake. I've always noticed that.
Thank you.
Yeah, here's what it shows. Bigger picture, beyond. Again, I wouldn't blame Trump for it if he was still in office. I ain't going to blame Biden for it. I'm going to blame world events, which is where the blame should be. And also the big oil companies manipulating the prices. A lot of that oil is already fucking mined. You do realize that, right? Oh, wow. Here's an excuse to raise prices and gouge people. Cha-ching. Maybe this will be the straw that finally breaks the goddamn it, we need a sustainable source of energy sooner and put it in place sooner, you know?
Thank you. I will tell you, this is historic. It's epic. Thank you, everybody. I just
tremendously wet. Here we go.
want to say we love you.
God, that must be fucking unimaginable.
You are special. We're here to take care. It's going well. And I want to thank you for coming out.
It's going well. It looks like it's going great, Donnie. It's going fantastic.
Thank you,
Hand out some paper towels with a heart on, please.
everybody. What a crowd. What a turnout.
What a crowd.
What a crowd, what a turnout. Oh, what a crowd, what a turnout. The President of the United States showing up in a disaster area. Thank you. Yeah, dude, and it's manipulated. You don't think the oil industry manipulates the prices? Come on, of course they do. Of course they do. I have the best. My Trump impersonation is shit, but I embrace the shittiness of my Trump impersonation. That's kind of the point. The Kentucky Coal Museum switched to solar power the building in 2017. Stop it. Really? The coal museum? Even the coal museum has switched to fucking solar power. It's over. It's over. Tremendously big and tremendously wet.
What a crowd. What a crowd. What a...
Ah, it's so nice to be able to lean back in this chair.
Thank you all, folks.
They like me. I call it a sea of love.
What a crowd.
What a crowd. What a turnout.
What a crowd.
What a crowd. What a turnout.
This crowd was massive.
I said to myself, wow, I've seen crowds before. Big, big crowds. That was some crowd.
To truly, would you now, with the whole world watching, tell President Putin, would you denounce what happened in 2016, and would you warn him to never do it again?
Yeah, those are two men. For being one of the other most powerful men in the world, Putin never looks happy. Ever. Like, even when he first came into power in, like, 99, or first... I know he was in power before that, too, but when he first became president. Like, this dude always looks constipated, man.
Great to be with you.
We get questions on
Imagine he kissed his hand.
the witch hunt. And I don't think the people out in the country buy it. But the
Did you say I could fuck?
reporters like to give it a shot. I thought that President Putin was very, very strong. President Putin was extremely strong and powerful in his denial today. My people came to me, said they think it's Russia. I have President Putin. He just said it's not Russia. I will say this.
Tremendous.
I don't see any reason why it would be. I don't see any reason why it would be. I don't see any reason why it would be. So I have great confidence in my intelligence people, but I have to say, I came back And I said, what is going on? What's the big deal?
What's the big deal?
So I got a transcript. I reviewed it. I actually went out and reviewed a clip of an answer that I gave. And I realized that there is
I wonder what his hair looks like when he wakes up in the morning.
a need for some clarification. It should have been obvious. I thought it would be obvious, but I would like to clarify just in case it wasn't. In a key sentence in my remarks, I said the word would instead of wouldn't. The sentence should have been, I don't see any reason why I wouldn't, or why it wouldn't be Russia. So, just to repeat it, I said the word would instead of wouldn't. And the sentence should have been, and I thought it would be maybe a little bit unclear on the transcript or unclear on the actual video.
You could literally see it where his weird ass, like, you could see where he puts the goggles on when he spray tans.
The sentence should have been, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be Russia. Sort of a double negative. Sort of a double negative. Melania, here you go. I have a full faith.
Melania, please hold my balls.
Our intelligence agencies. Whoops, they just turned off the lights. Okay.
Hello.
You guys okay? Good.
The very next day.
Is Russia still right away out? Is Russia still targeting the U.S. as the president?
Thank you
Press,
very
let's
much.
go. Make your way out. No, you don't believe that to be the case? Let's go.
Well, your father, Herman, is looking down. He's very proud of you right now.
He's still alive.
But you are great people. Would you like to take a picture in the Oval
Admittedly, when it comes to things like that, Joe Biden has done worse.
Office? I assume you've all
Did he
been
call
many
his wife
times
his
into the
sister?
Oval Office. Let's go and do that. Let's go and do that. Yes, I'm going to do it. We'll go into the Oval Office. We're going to sign this up. We'll go into the Oval Office. We'll have a picture, okay? Okay, thank you. About time, right? You've been waiting for a long time. Sir. Here you go. Let's pass it.
Would anybody like a pen?
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Yeah, my dad's still alive. Oh, well, fuck.
Believe me.
We have a divided country.
You're fired. And I'm really doing well. I mean, hey. When you see these thugs being thrown into the back of a paddy wagon, rough, I said, please don't be too nice. Like when you guys put somebody in the car and you're protecting their head, I said, you can take the hand
Yeah, beat up anybody protesting.
away, okay?
I will bring people together. I'm going to bring people together. You watch.
Thank you. God bless you. And God bless America. It's the summer of Trump. You know, they're calling it the summer of Trump. You're fired. North Korea
Oh, my
does
God.
not make any more threats to the United States.
Or I will slap my dick across Kim Jong-un's face, believe me. I will give him the biggest mushroom tattoo he has ever seen. I have a huge dick, and my mushroom is very pronounced. That is the face I'll make when I'm slapping my dick across it.
They will be met with fire and fury like the world has never seen. He has been very threatening beyond a normal statement. And as I said, they will be met with fire, fury.
I believe it. It's dude, we're already getting like 90-something degree days before June, and usually that doesn't happen in New York. But climate change is not real. We're just crazy, right?
And frankly, power, the likes of which this world has never seen before.
I love the edits.
Bye-bye.
Hello?
Bye.
Hello?
And no, people are saying, I wonder if Melania actually is into Trump. No, she's into the opportunity and the money. Come on. You think he would get someone like that if he was just like Donald Trump working at a grocery store? Give me a break. It's not his fucking charisma.
Thank you very much. I want to thank Senators Tom Cotton and David Perdue for their tremendous work in putting together this historic and very, very, very vital proposal. The RAISE Act, R-A-I-S-E. The RAISE Act, R-A-I-S-E. The RAISE Act. The RAISE Act.
Oh my God, it's just amazing how a simple edit. Like, that guy's just chilling there, nothing special, but you edit it right, it's fucking hilarious.
Replaces our low-skilled system for receiving a green card. This competitive application process will favor applicants who can speak English, financially support themselves.
Trump hotels and casinos filed for bankruptcy protection
4 times
in 6 years. It worked out very well for me.
And demonstrate skills that will contribute to our economy.
Lenders to your company.
Yeah, I don't understand how people think he's a genius. Essentially everything minus his TV career. The only thing that worked for Donald Trump is, ironically, even though he's an idiot, his persona. That's what sold. None of his business ventures worked out. Is there anything that has worked out minus his television shows? If there's something I'm missing, let me know. I know that he has some buildings. You remember Trump steaks? They are delicious. It is delicious. My beef in your mouth. Yeah, he bankrupted a fucking casino. This bird that's not even a real bird. Like, how do you bankrupt a fucking casino?
Company lost over $1 billion and more than 1,100 people were laid off.
And he didn't just get $1 million. His dad bailed him out plenty of times with way more money than that. I don't know an exact number, but it's a fuck ton more than $1 million.
A young man, come on, young guy. Come on. Come on. Come on. So cute. So cute. Bye-bye. We worship God. Right? We worship God.
Yeah, the holy roller that he is, too. Magically. Yeah, I don't... But again, he was known for all this, and now all of a sudden it's like blasphemous to his voters to say that. I'm like, you know he was a dick. You know about the bankruptcies. You know he was shitty to women. You know all this stuff. That's like what was part of his brand. Whether you like it or not, it was just fact. Why now all of a sudden it's not okay to talk about? That's like what made him famous. Did you forget all of that? Dude, the air horn is amazing. It just fits this so perfectly.
My fellow Americans, when I ran for president, I made a commitment to the American people to repeal and replace Obamacare. But now that's changed.
There's beef.
Today, through the sharper image, you can enjoy the world's greatest steaks in your own home with family, friends, anytime.
You could put my meat in your mouth.
And you're going to finally have the affordability they need and the quality they deserve at a lower price. Trump steaks are by far the best tasting, most flavorful beef you've ever had. Truly an
The fucking air horn!
league of their own. It'll cost you less money by a lot, and it'll be a much better steak.
You can't do better than that. Trump steaks are the world's greatest steaks, and I mean that in every sense of the word. Get something that's going to be really, really good. Trump steaks are the best. One bite, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And believe me, I understand steaks. It's my favorite food, and these are the best. Thank you. God.
I like my steaks. He likes his steaks well done with ketchup. You can look that up. That's a thing. Actually, it's kind of not bad, but I don't have my steaks well done, though. I like my steaks medium rare. Oh, you sent me something in StreamLabs. My apologies.
Bless you, and God bless.
Hey, notifications are finally going out. The Trump steaks of America.
Trump steaks. And by the way, you want to take one, we'll charge you about, what, $50 a steak. Tom and everybody, who should get this pen?
Put my beef in your mouth. Darth Trump? No, I have not. Let me see here. Recent events. Oh, I've heard plenty of stories like that, Flashback Turtle. Plenty. Where people are... A lot of times they're stoned out of their faces. United States of America, tremendous. Angela Merkel couldn't stand him. She's looking at his head like, I gotta touch that fucking thing.
You're looking at the first images of Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump, and we believe this is the first time they have met.
Wow. Wow.
So cute.
Wow. That is really nice.
Yes, there was Trump vodka, I'm pretty sure, too. Oh, it's amazing.
He's annexed Crimea, invaded Ukraine, supports Assad in Syria, supports Iran, is trying to undermine our influence in key regions of the world, and probably is the main suspect for the hacking of the DNC computers.
Well, nobody.
Oh, this is before he was on everyone's shit list, too.
He knows that for a fact. When he calls me brilliant, I'll take the compliment, okay? It's an honor to be with you. Wow.
Donald J. Trump.
I had some grilled pineapple chicken tonight, Wigwoo. I don't know why I'm telling you that. I think as you said wings. It was actually quite good. Imagine, like, there was someone with a horn. Like following right behind him and doing... Ted Cruz, that if he becomes president again and we're in a dictatorship, that's your job. You follow him around with a hype horn. With a booger on your lip. That is Ted Cruz's job. Yeah, we're fucked. If it's Trump versus Biden, it's over. Or even Kamala. Give me a fucking break. Just give him the keys to the Oval Office again at that point. We should all eat Trump steaks. Well, too bad they're out of business. Trump steaks. Trump vodka. Trump Airlines. What else did he have, too? Other ridiculous shit. Oh, I get to take the suit off now. I got to piss and get some coffee anyway. So, yeah, I'm going to pause right here. Try to relax your anuses. I'll be right back because I'm going to piss, get coffee, and take off the suit because it's 1,000 fucking degrees in it. And I'll stream later without the suit, so...
Kung fu my fucking ass.
pour my coffee. Fuck birds. Tremendously big and tremendously bright. Imagine I just spilled this all on the ground right now. Damn, we lost like 100 people. I get it though. It was a long fucking time. It's my fault. Shirt off for what? What am I taking the shirt off for? I kept it on for the whole 50 for the chicken suit. He paid me to keep it on. I obliged. Transaction done, son. Oh no, I believe that's Trump's hair. I assure you, that is Trump's hair. But he like combs it. He has someone comb it 6,000 fucking ways to make it like he actually still has hair on his head. It's his trademark. People know him for his hair. I just want to know what he wakes up in the morning looking like naked with that hair all over the place. Yo, imagine what he wakes up looking like. What he wakes up looking like is proof that Melania is just with him for the money. That thing is probably like in 6,000. It probably looks like he stuck his head in an electrical socket.
Come here. So cute.
Each of the apprentices here today operate incredible machines, and some of these machines are so intricate, so powerful.
Wow.
And really the word is they are incredible. This is not the old days.
Where is a sharper image? They're not even in business anymore either. They teamed up with him to make steaks. It would not surprise me.
This is new and computerized and complicated, and you really have to know what you're doing. They say. You look at the equipment today and just go...
Why is that man looking hungry behind him? He's just like, man, I'd love a snack on that spray tanned ass. Yeah. Snack on his ass. Fuck birds.
I am thoroughly tickled.
Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders.
Hey, where's my happy candy? I forgot about my happy candy.
Back 10 years ago and 20 years ago, it's from a different world, from a different planet. It's incredible.
Yeah, they were. It was always like that shit that, yo, I'm too broke to afford this, but man, is it sure cool. Actually, what am I saying? I was a spoiled shit as a kid when they were like in their prime, but I still didn't get stuff from there for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Bless you. God bless America. And let's do a really terrific job with the apprentice program.
Look at this. Wow.
Come on, come on, come on. Come here. Come on, come on.
Don't be shy.
So cute. Come on.
Beautiful.
Come on, come on.
Our steak. Can you wait? Trump steaks. I just noticed that. Our steaks are the best steaks in the world, and they are not choice grade. Believe me, it's $50 a steak. You better spend that fucking money.
I am thoroughly tickled.
Hey, when you were starved, they let you do it. That's right.
Did he just say to his daughter that she's, or any woman? It's creepy to say, "Hi, how you doing, man? You're in great shape." But what? Is that daughter?
They're attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet.
Come on, come here.
Oh, stop it. You said to John McCain that he wasn't a hero, he wouldn't get caught. Don't make it like you give a shit about the troops. Liar. StreamLabs, what happened? Why isn't it giving me notifications?
I wanted to do it myself. So, congratulations on behalf of...
That's what I said, Flashback Turtle. Looks like he sticks his dick in the electrical socket.
Come here. So cute.
Yeah, how is that going to work out, Toyota Corolla?
Come on. Come here.
Yeah, I heard he skeeves a lot of shit, Trump.
I have my own opinions. You can have your own opinions.
But I want to know your opinions. You're the President of the United States.
It's enough. Thank you. Thank you very much. I hate it. What the hell is going on? There's nobody you can call.
Hello?
I hate it. I hate it. What the hell is going on?
Oh, Joe Biden's a mess during press conferences, too.
He's a war hero because he was captured. I like people that weren't captured, okay? He's a war hero because he was captured. John McCain, we need his vote. We need that vote. I like people that weren't captured.
Yeah, coming from the guy who, I have bone spurs. I cannot serve in the army. I'm too busy fucking women in college campuses.
Hard to believe. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
World might be closing in on President Trump just a little bit.
I think this presidency is effectively over.
We've had a lot of victories, but we haven't had a victory on health care. We're disappointed. I am very disappointed because, again, even as a civilian, for 7 years I've been hearing about...
I'm sorry, that was a chicken nugget I ate for lunch 20 minutes ago.
Healthcare. Just let Obamacare fail. We're not going to own it. I'm not going to own it. I can tell you the...
If I had a gun to my head, Trump or Kanye, I would say Trump. Kanye's... He makes him seem sane.
Republicans are not going to own it. I've been saying that, Mike, I think you'll agree, for a long time. Let Obamacare fail. It'll be a lot easier.
Yeah, and he did that mostly to spite him. He hated him.
When you were with the president of China, you were launching these military strikes. When did you tell him? Before dessert?
I was sitting at the table. We had finished dinner. We're now having dessert.
And it was a delicious dessert. It was a tiramisu. It was quite delicious, believe me.
And we had the most beautiful piece of chocolate cake that you've ever seen.
Or chocolate cake.
And I have watched speculation for 3 days now on what the dessert was like. President Xi was enjoying it. And I was given the message from the generals that the ships are locked and loaded, and we made a determination to do it. So what happens is, I said, we've just launched 59 missiles heading to Iraq. And we had the most beautiful piece of chocolate cake that you've...
you headed to Syria?
Yes, heading toward Syria. This is during dessert. Chocolate cake dessert. We've just fired 59 missiles. And what does he do? Finishes dessert and go home. He was okay with it.
Yeah, he literally was a draft dodger. John McCain was not. They actually would have let him out of prison earlier, or out of a POW camp earlier, and he refused because his men couldn't come too.
He was
many things you could say wrong with John McCain, but that ain't one of them. That is not one of them.
We've just had the president tweet a GIF that I want
a GIF
you to take a look at. You can
We have this GIF. It's not peanut butter.
see it right there.
Yeah, that's not something that a president should be tweeting. Like, in a match, like you mean if they were the two presidential nominees? I think Trump. Do I want him to win? No. Biden is fucking useless. I do think Trump. Just because I feel one way isn't going to mean I'm going to say it how I think it is. Just the reality of it. Hopefully it's DeSantis. I'd rather see DeSantis be there. DeSantis would steamroll Biden. Steamroll him. I hope it's DeSantis. Not a fan of DeSantis at all, but I'd rather have DeSantis than Trump.
Obviously, President Trump has taken some video and put a CNN mic.
I always tell people, no matter how I feel, don't come to me for hopium, because I ain't going to give you hopium.
Logo on who he's
I'll give you
beating
what
up
I
on.
think reality
just get
is.
your reaction to that.
I'm pretty proud of the president. He's the most genuine president. There's a lot of cable news.
Wasn't there a guy who came out on like Fox News? Well, I believe President Trump is the manliest president to ever be president. Well, sir, can you tell me what his cum tastes like too, please?
News shows that reach.
Oh, where did you hear that DeSantis is? I don't like DeSantis, I assure you. Where did you hear he's a CIA spook? I don't even know what the fuck that means. People, do you realize there were people when I made a video being critical of Alex Jones back in the day? They were saying they thought I was a CIA mole. I'm not kidding. And they meant it. Me. The guy who kisses fucking fake fucking birds. Get the cord off of your foot. They were saying me. So my point being is before you believe that, not saying it's not true either, just think about it. Think. Here, I bet your ReviewTechUSA was planted on YouTube by the CIA to put out disinformation about Alex Jones. Okay. Yeah, in Baltimore, yes, you realize my true identity. I'm putting out a Game Boy video tomorrow. A Game Boy retrospective video because that's just my cover up for actually being a CIA mole. I'm part of the radical left trying to take down Donald Trump.
Directly into hundreds of thousands of viewers, and they're really not always very fair to the president. Whatever the content of that particular tweet is, or any tweet, he's demonstrated a genuine ability to communicate to the people.
It'll be interesting to see how that video does tomorrow. Probably, I know it's going to be a slow burn. Like, he'll probably like do absolute shit in the beginning, kind of like the Xbox video. The Wii U video actually did decent from the beginning, but it's from a production value standpoint. We'll see how it performs, but from a production value standpoint, it's the best video we've done, bar none.
Good evening. Thank you guys for coming. I know our first official press
You said thank you for coming.
briefing is going to be on Monday, but I wanted to give you a few updates on the president's activity.
Oh, I forgot about this guy. What the fuck was Sean Spicer, right?
This was the largest audience to ever witness an inauguration, period.
Who cares? Even if it is, who cares? Like, why is that even a thing? I don't care if like, even if he had to truly, like, people were lined up to a different state to be at his inauguration. Just do your job. I don't fucking care. You shouldn't care. We all know global warming is propaganda pushed by the ice cube companies to increase. Yes, you've got it. You nailed it. Trump steaks. I know you were there before, but that name is amazing. I have decided through executive order, everyone in chat gets Trump steaks for the price of $49.95, and it'll be cheap shit beef. Aren't you not allowed to say anything about like homosexuality in a school? Some kind of law that was passed. He's more of a fascist than oh joy. Well, we're in for a treat in 2024 because I assure you, if Joe Biden is running again, or if a which he should be. He's too fucking old to run again. And it is Kamala Harris. Whoever is on the red ticket, congratulations, you are the president of the United States. It could be this bird. If the bird is a Republican, it will win against Kamala Harris. Fuck.
Wrong. This was the first time in our nation's history that floor coverings have been used to protect the ground.
I'm just keeping it real, man. I know people don't want to hear that, and it's bleak, but that's the reality that we're in.
In the mall. That had the effect of highlighting any areas where people were not standing. Wrong. While in years past, the grass eliminated this visual. He also made very clear.
Why? Like, imagine, he probably felt like such a douche having to go there. Like, why are we even talking about this right now? Who fucking cares? Who cares? Like, if I, which I'm not, don't plan on being, if I ever was president of the United States, like, oh, you didn't have a big turnout. All right, who gives a shit? I got other shit to worry about. Who fucking cares? My ego is not that fragile. Tar, thank you very much. He's sitting there having his press secretary come out to, like, defend how many people are on a fucking lawn praising him. Like, that's insane.
Clear that this is not a Muslim ban.
Yeah, it rained during Trump's... Yeah, it rained. Like, dude, people, even if they wanted to be there, it was raining, bro. Let it go. Go spray tan. Go, I don't know, whatever the fuck else. You'd go drink a Diet Coke, eat a steak, and shut the fuck up and do some work.
J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States.
It's not a travel ban.
Wrong.
We need the travel ban as an extra level of safety.
What are the walls going to be made out of?
It's going to be made of hardened concrete, and it's going to be made out of rebar and steel.
Are those photos of fences or walls?
That is called a bollard wall. That is called a levee wall.
Wrong. Bye-bye. Go home to mommy. Tell her to tuck you in.
Yeah, he was only there for like a few months, too. And then he had, what's her name? The one that, she seemed like she could pile drive me into a fucking wall. Who was that? She kind of sounded like this. It was a woman. I'm trying to see if someone says it in the chat. Sarah Huckabee Sanders. She looks like she would drop kick me in the balls and throw me through a fucking wall. Gina Carano, too. She probably would do the same.
Here's what I know about the president. You may not like it. He's got phenomenal instincts. You may not like it. He's got great judgment on people.
He was there for like a day. Who
may not like it. This man...
Yo, his fucking presidency, his who has ever worked under him was like a fucking... It was just a revolving door. In, out, in, out, in, out. Trust me, you don't want to be... Yeah, seriously, there's some bad places in Washington, D.C. Mexico told him to fuck off, Toyota Corolla. That's what I'm saying. Like, who cares, dude? Yeah, I'm sure people were very psyched. Watch the Game Boy review tomorrow. That is in the future. You will see how much work we put into that. And the nice thing is that it's under 20 minutes, so people will actually want to fucking watch it, I hope. Because I've noticed that's like the magical number with YouTube. Griffin Gaming could vouch for this. He knows. He's been doing this shit long enough. It's like, if you go over 20, unless it's like a documentary that you're doing, people will watch those. But if it's like a review or a retrospective, and you hit like that 20-minute mark plus, people are like, yeah, fuck that. I'm not watching that shit.
Our president, he has phenomenal instincts.
What I love about the president, he's a remarkably loyal guy.
White House Communications Director Anthony Scaramucci has been fired.
You're fired, fuck off.
Bye. He was only appointed 10 days ago by President Trump.
I said bye-bye. It's so sad, okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
That's the president.
This administration is running like a fine-tuned machine. Bye-bye.
Love how he shakes his ass before. You see that? I'm going to twerk my gigantic spray-tanned ass before I swing this golf club.
Phenomenal instincts.
Bye-bye.
He's a remarkably loyal guy.
It's so sad. You're fired.
I've seen this guy at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, he wishes he looked like that.
He's standing in the key, he's hitting foul shots and swishing.
You're fired.
The White House
has provided enormous evidence with respect to voter fraud, with respect to people being registered in more than one state, dead people voting, non-citizens being registered to vote.
Hold on a second. I'm asking you as the White House senior policy advisor. The president made a statement saying he was the victim of voter fraud, people being bused from Massachusetts and New Hampshire.
The president was.
Do you have any evidence?
Oh, this fucking guy. He's a freak of nature, too.
All right, just for the record, you have provided absolutely no evidence.
It's almost like everyone, Fat Albert. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, man.
Many highly qualified people, many have looked deeply into this issue and have confirmed it to be
Who is this guy again?
true, and have put together evidence. And
for the record, you have provided zero evidence that the president was the victim of massive voter fraud in New Hampshire. You have provided zero evidence that the president.
Stephen Miller.
President's claim that he would have won the popular vote, but if
Yeah, there's a bunch of fucking winners that worked under Trump. If you notice, there's a pattern. Everyone who works under him is a genuine piece of shit. You could say that. Look, man, you could say that about Clinton administration. But they're like more outspoken about their shittiness. They're more in front. Like, yes, I am a piece of shit and I'm proud of it. It's just different. It hits different in a scary way. One of the wettest we've seen from the standpoint of water. I love when he tries to sound intelligent. That's because that's what it really comes down to. He's an idiot who wants to sound smarter than he is. So he puts together, it's like, yeah, that's... What the fuck did you just say to me? What? One of the wettest we've seen from the standpoint of water? I'm now stupider, Mr. President. Thank you.
$3 to $5 million illegal immigrants hadn't voted. Zero.
Oh, I buy that there's a cure for cancer that they sweep under the rug. Who wrote that, Jacob? I believe that. I don't have evidence of it, so I'm not going to, make a bunch of conspiracy theory websites like other weirdos. However, would I be shocked if I found out that they found a way to stop rogue cells from replicating out of control and are just hiding it because there's a bunch of money to be made in cancer treatment? Of course I'd believe it.
Evidence for either one of those claims.
Well, it's
Thanks
the
a lot for joining us
non-citizen
this
voting
morning.
issue.
Zero evidence.
Let's talk about something else that definitely drove the presidential election, the border wall with Mexico.
We're going to have a very, very big and powerful wall. Okay, you ready? Who's going to pay for the wall?
Black Popeye, I'm missing your super chats. My apologies. I'll vote for you. Thank you. How am I missing your super chats? You do another one too? I'm not doing it purposely, man. My apologies. Believe me. I shouldn't say believe me. That sounds like Trump.
Who's going to pay for the wall? Who's going to pay for the wall? We're going to have a real wall. And who's going to pay for the wall?
Like I said, I almost wish he just had the second term because now, and they are, the Democrats seem limp dick. So no matter who is on the Republican ticket, they're just gonna fucking steamroll. Who the fuck is gonna want Biden or Kamala Harris in office again? Who?
100%. 100%.
Do you believe that Mexico will pay for it?
I believe they could actually fit an entire orange under my neck and not see it. Mitch McConnell and his fucking floppy ass neck have entered the chat, man.
Oh no.
Who's going to pay for the wall? Who? Who's going to pay for the wall?
Look at it. It looks like a frog. He looks like a frog. Yeah, but yeah, he was dismantling democracy slowly, and the Democrats were not helping by doing absolutely nothing to stop that from happening. But at least his tweets were entertaining, yes. I will move to Canada. Imagine he actually did that, and then he started up Trump stakes again in Canada. No, this is the real video. It's not the weed.
Mr. Comey said that there were matters with respect to the recusal that were problematic, and he couldn't talk about them. What are they? Why don't you tell me? What
Oh, yeah, this guy, too.
are they? They are not, Senator Wyden, and I don't appreciate it.
You're not answering questions. You're impeding this investigation.
I'm not able to discuss with you or confirm or deny the nature of private conversations that I may have had with the
He's another one that was in and out the door. Jeff said, like, it just...
on this subject or others. God bless.
I know people come and go in administrations, but it was, at least from what I remember seeing, it was exceptional how fast people went in and out the door. I missed your earlier super chat. My apologies there, Terrence. I know I fully answered that one, bro. 100%. I said the Game Boy video is coming tomorrow. It is the highest production value of video that has ever been done on ReviewTechUSA, bar none. And then we're working on that one.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. We appreciate it. Maybe I'll ask Rudy to say a few words.
Well,
Where
thank
is Rudy?
Thank you very, very much, Mr. President.
Where is Rudy?
Congratulations on
Find Rudy.
What is, in fact, a historic start of an administration. I've never seen so much done in so...
I've never seen a guy like completely 180 and ruin his image faster than Rudy Giuliani. It's incredible. Remember he used to be called after 9/11 America's mayor? What the fuck happened?
so short a period of time than ever. I was in the early part of the Reagan administration.
Well, thank you very much, Rudy. I appreciate it, and I know you're going to do a great job.
Keith, do you think the president tells the truth?
I don't think he intentionally lies. I think he sometimes has trouble with facts.
Even if the Paris Agreement were implemented in full, it would only produce a 2/10 of 1 degree. Think of that. This much.
Yeah, tell my basement that's been flooded more times in the past year than it has been in the past 20, Donald. Tell me that climate change is insignificant when I'm literally already seeing the effects of it myself. Now I'm going to have to get a sump. My parents owned this house since 1997. I now own it. Never needed a sump. Now it needs one. We live in the same area. Trump 2024, look how high gas price. Yes, because it is magically... Again, I always say I never blame the administration, especially in the first couple years, for things that are happening, because usually it's a byproduct of the previous administration, things they've done before. Man, I'm imagining Steve Brule off screen blowing that air horn. I'm crying, laughing. I can't catch my breath. That would be amazing, too. Imagine if they had, like, dude, Vic, I don't think you watch my shit, but if by some chance you do say this, cut in if next time you do a Trump video. Like, Steve Brule blowing a horn. Yeah, man, all of these ass kissers, that's because my ass cheeks smell like roses.
Celsius reduction by the year 2100. Tiny, tiny amount.
If you could hear us.
Yes, I can hear you fine, Neil.
Very good to have you, sir. You know, there is some concern expressed in the global community that we just alienated ourselves. What do you say?
Well, talking about warming temperatures, the studies from MIT showed that if we did everything in this Paris Agreement, it would only change the temperature by the year 2000 by 0.2 degree.
Wilbur, do you think that the
lower the microphone.
We've had in
Do it now,
temperatures
Wilbur.
since then?
You still planning on doing it one step at a time? Yes. We got other stuff. The Paris Climate Accord is kind of trash. Basically, we send money to big polluters like China and India to ask them to go green, and they don't. Yeah, we could do more. But at least it was something. You know what I mean? It's like using a water gun to put out a forest fire. I mean, it's still something, but the forest fire is still a problem. Have you seen the bit with Giuliani and Borat movie? Yes, I did. Here's my thing with that, though. Do I think he was sitting there beating off? No, not in the slightest. All they did was they had two different cameras, and they took the two different angles to lengthen the fact that he was an old man adjusting his pants to try to make it seem like he was beating off or like doing something with his dick. He wasn't. And I hate Rudy Giuliani, so, but again, right here, gas prices in California for premium are $6. And to fill up my car, because I had to put premium in my car. You want to know how much it was? $124. I believe you. And congratulations, Rich, on your YouTube. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. I love my illustrious gobbleneck. Believe me. (124 degrees Fahrenheit in Pakistan. That's like road melting temperatures. Are you in Pakistan? Metal Gear? Is that why you know? Dude, that means like the power grid is going to there's going to be brownouts. I think that happened in India or something like that, where it was like 100 and something degrees, or somewhere in the, not India, somewhere in the Middle East maybe. But it was like the road was, people's feet, like their shoes were sticking to the fucking road.
Any connection to man.
Think of that.
It may. I'm not a scientist.
We put America.
Oh, well, no shit.
America first when it comes to trade. We put American jobs and American workers first.
This is why I'll always endorse the tremendously, tremendous, and luscious Toyota Corolla, believe me. Oh, you're in the U.S. But I know that they were filming people. I don't remember which nation it was in, but they were filming people walking on the road, and their feet were fucking stuck. The pavement was melting. The blacktop was melting, dude. That's insane.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, everybody. You're going to see some very, very strong results very, very quickly. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm now going to go have a Big Mac and a Diet Coke. Please shut the fuck up. Oh, you been to India, Abby? Then you have dumbass, oh, just get air conditioner. I'm like, you don't get it. There's a point where they, like, because when you get to those temperatures that are literally life-threatening, you're going to have more people that put an air conditioner. It's going to put stress on the power grid. Then there's going to be brownouts, and then there's going to be people who can't have air conditioning because there's brownouts, and people are going to get sick and die. You idiots. Yeah, you don't have power, you don't have air conditioning. It's not normal that the pavement should be fucking melting. Are you kidding me? Why does it give me notifications of StreamLabs? Like my phone should tell me. Oh, now it's telling me.
I'm very glad to be part of this, and I really want to commend the president for having the
300, yeah, because if he has a
leadership.
truck, yeah, it makes sense. Flashback Turtle, because those tanks are huge, man. If he has a truck, of course.
And the foresight to get this done, and I'd like to introduce the Vice President of the United States.
Thank you, White Glint. I appreciate it, man. Glad I could keep you entertained.
Well, good morning. It's an honor to share this moment with you today. A moment where President Trump will take a critical step to lower the... Come here.
Yeah, dude, that's what's going to happen, too, because you're going to have ice caps melting. The sea levels are going to rise. There's going to be places that are now inhabitable that are going to be uninhabitable. So you're going to have, like, refugees from places that people used to normally live. I don't understand. You are actually seeing it happen in real time. It's not just, oh, scientists putting data together and there's no evidence. There's evidence that you see with your own fucking eyes. But, you know, fucking please, man.
How are you? Nice to see you.
I have tremendous news.
Thank you all very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.
Mr. President, you didn't say a fucking... Well, I don't want to say a fucking thing. Then there'll be wars. Then we'll stop fighting for oil, Crystal Rose, and we'll start fighting for water, because water will become a precious commodity. Wait till those wars start, where we have Operation Fake Fucking Freedom that the states start because we have to go invade other places to get water supplies. Don't think it's going to happen? Just wait.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much. Yep. We've begun preparing to repeal and replace.
Every great power this happens, though, man, the greed takes over. Roman Empire. No empire ever lasts. Same with the states, it won't last. The greed always wins because human beings are terrible. It'll be like Mad Max. Oh, yeah, it'll be fun.
Place Obamacare. You're going to be very proud.
Obamacare. That's another one. We got Donald Care, Barack America, and now we have Obamacare. Oh, my God.
Proud of what we put forth having to do with health care. Obamacare is a complete and total disaster.
Well, let's just keep it real if I'm going to remain objective. He says really dumb shit, but I still think that Joe Biden is just like... He just goes... Like, you could just tell the guy is not all there.
We're going to be submitting a plan. It'll be repeal and replace. It will be essentially simultaneously, most likely be on the same day or the same week, but probably the same day, could be the same hour.
People know that he will make good on these promises, his plans, because if he doesn't...
Remember where he isn't lying, he's just saying, what is it, alternate truths? So you mean he's fucking lying? Or I may be using the wrong term.
It's just another typical politician promising to do things they don't intend. Making good on that repealing and replacing Obamacare is important.
Everybody's got to be covered. This is an un-Republican thing.
Why do they all have these fucking necks? Alternative facts, yes. It's not lies, duh. It's just alternative facts. You silly ass. Yeah, the problem is that there's none of them hit like JCS, man. That's the problem. I don't mind switching to electric vehicles daily, but the government better keep their damn hands off my Corolla and Mustang. Too much fun. They ain't going to get to the point where we're going to be telling you can't have gas cars on the road. That ain't happening for probably like 20 fucking years. Don't worry about it, at least.
Thing for me to say.
Universal health care.
I am going to take care of everybody. Could be the same hour. Secretary Price and I, along with my entire administration, are committed to repealing and replacing this disastrous law, Obamacare. And I tell Paul Ryan,
Obama.
I tell every one of them, I say the best thing you can do politically is wait a year. Because
there's so many. Tremendously big, tremendously wet. There's so many bangers that I can't even... It's kind of like when you ask you, like, what's my favorite Radiohead song? I can't... There's just so many things he said. Big water, ocean water. Tim Apple, Crooked Hillary, and Crazy Bernie. Yeah, Tim Apple. Tim Apple. Steve Cook. I'd hit 180 Fahrenheit in Seattle last year, and an apartment complex told us we can't put AC or fans in the window because it may damage the window seal. So how do you cool your fucking apartments then?
It's going to blow itself off the map.
Obama.
But that's the wrong thing to do for the country. It's the
No correct, you sleepy biting. I'm not sure what you
wrong thing to do
for our citizens.
He's done talking about Obamacare repeal. Now he wants action. And when Mick Mulvaney, the budget director, said the president wants a vote, Speaker Ryan said we don't have the vote. And Mick Mulvaney, the budget director, told the Speaker the president doesn't care. He wants a vote, and he wants it now. The president doesn't care. It's time to vote.
In a dramatic twist, at the 11th hour, Donald Trump has pulled the vote on a healthcare bill to repeal and replace Obamacare, marking a major setback for the president.
Paul Ryan needs to step down as Speaker of the House. Speaker Ryan, you come in and you sell him a bill of goods, which ends up a complete and total failure.
Total
Yeah, that's amazing. Fuck them.
and complete failing by
How could they tell you not to do? Because, dude, it's disgusting.
garbage.
And you allow our president in his first 100 days to come out of the box like that?
God, her voice is like chalk against a fucking chalkboard. She's like literally a living version of the Wicked Witch of the West.
Folks, I want to be clear. This is not on President Trump. No one expected a businessman to completely understand the nuances, the complicated ins and outs of Washington and its legislative process.
It's very sad.
How would he know which individuals upon whom he would be able to rely?
It's very
Well, he kind of wanted the job, so he needs to fucking learn. Janine.
unfair.
Many of them friends and establishment colleagues of Speaker Ryan.
It's very unfair.
How could you possibly miss?
That was amazing. Possibly.
Judge this. And why start
She had to have been a smoker, or still is.
with this if you're not sure you've got the votes? Now, I certainly have not spoken with the president about any of this, but I can only imagine.
Watch Judge Janine on Fox News tonight. Yeah, never spoke to him ever. Never had a word with him.
That he and his aides took on health care because they believed you had his back. And you
Where's your Carlos Humana compilation? What do you mean?
didn't.
You want a compilation of me with the bird?
And I hate it. Ryan has hurt you.
Ow.
And he's got.
Gotta do it again. Yo, Vic Berger is a fucking genius, man. He has hurt you. Ow!
To go.
Bye-bye. Go home to mommy. Go home to mommy. Yeah, get that guy out of here.
I'm very proud of my children. I'm very proud of Don and Eric.
Oh my god. Oh, I can't take this shit, man. I can't. I'm too old for that. I need to retire. This is too funny. I'm gonna die. Holy shit.
Eric and Ivanka and, to a lesser extent, Tiffany. I'm very proud of
Yeah, why does he never talk about his daughter too? It's kind of weird.
my children, but to a lesser extent, Tiffany. To a lesser extent, Tiffany. Tiffany.
Who is his favorite?
I'm going with Ivanka. I'm going with Ivanka.
I'm very proud of my children, but to a lesser extent, Tiffany.
Wait, did he actually say that, or he cut that in? I'm assuming he cut it in. I can't picture him being that terrible.
Putting a wife to work is a very dangerous thing.
Who? Janine Pirro you're talking about?
Hello, Donald J. Trump.
So cute. Come here.
Oh, come on, honey. I like that.
That's
Gotta get the
amazing.
lipstick on.
That's amazing.
Look at Ivanka. Look at Ivanka.
Well, if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her.
What the fuck does that mean? That is... What is going on? Like, how did you think that was a smart thing to say? God, if my daughter wasn't my daughter, I would totally fuck her.
Perhaps I'd be dating her. Perhaps I'd be dating her.
Ivanka, she's 6 feet tall. She's got the best body.
I've known my father obviously my whole life, and he has.
Well, that's usually how it... Well, okay, I guess you could not have a good relationship with your dad. But...
Total respect for women.
Nobody has more respect for women than I do. Nobody.
I want to start right with the breaking news of the week, and that is Justice Anthony Kennedy announcing his retirement.
I was very honored that he did this during my term, which means he had confidence in me to do the right thing.
Roe v. Wade is doomed.
How do you ban abortion? How do you actually do it?
You have to ban it.
Should the woman be punished for having an abortion?
There has to be some form of punishment.
For the woman?
Yeah, there has to be some form.
Roe v. Wade.
Jesus.
Gone because Donald Trump won the election.
I said bye-bye, okay? And there was this great supermodel sitting next to Melania, and I said, forget about her. Who's the one on the left?
Oh, wow, look at this. Wow.
What the fuck is that? I didn't even know that was a thing.
Incredible looking women. Wow.
Tremendous women.
Beautiful, huh?
I love women.
Wow.
I just dropped a log. Air horn.
That would not be my first choice. She would not be my first choice. Believe me.
I don't think she's got a great face. I think her lips are too big.
Coming from a guy with a dead animal on his head.
I'm not going to be doing the diapers. I'm not going to be making the food. I may never even see the kids, okay?
Okay, here we go, Donald. And action.
Nobody is safe. Everybody is threatened. It is horrible.
Cut. Let's move on, Donald.
No.
Okay.
This can't be real.
You're the president and you care about the country.
As President of the United States, my greatest responsibility is to protect the American people and to ensure their safety.
Okay, I didn't really like that, but okay, cross your arms, look tough, look determined, look like a president. Now you have your lines here. Sharks will...
I can picture him being in a Sharknado movie. Obviously, this is superimposed, but I still can't believe this. What's next? Chuck Worley going to be your next... Dude, it's just insane. This is like The Rock want to run for president. What a joke.
We met with fire and fury and action.
They will be met with fire and fury like the world has never seen.
Try it again, Donald.
And as I said, they will be met with fire, fury, and frankly, power, the likes of which...
There was a bunch of anti-vax protests in my city last year, and they had a huge amount of Trump flags. I live in Australia. Dude, it's spread all over, man.
The world has never seen before.
Remember when Jared Fogle was going to be an actual... I know this is actually a news conference that was edited together. I was half asleep at the wheel, but remember when Jared Fogle was going to be in a Sharknado movie and then all that shit happened and he was no longer in the movie?
Thank you.
Okay, try that last line again.
The likes of which we have not seen.
Tone it down a bit and let's try it again.
Something that nobody's seen
Tremendous.
anything like.
Okay, now we're going to talk about winning, going to do it for the kids. Action.
And we will. We will
Trump's only sex appeal is his massive dump truck.
win. We have no alternative. We have to win for our youth. We have to win for our young people. And frankly, we have to win for a lot of other people.
Yeah, we'll get rid of your health care, but we'll deliver you tremendous steaks.
Not necessarily young.
All right, I think we're done here, Donald. We'll call you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so let's just imagine you pulled this shark down from the sky and wrestled it to the ground, and you saved the lives of everybody that was on the beach. All right, the smiling is a bit much. You're not ready for this part.
Jesus
Sorry.
Christ.
Sorry, Don Jr.
Fucking god tier editing, man. Jesus Christ. Madonna, Madonna, Madonna. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. What do I feel like doing now? Do I still feel like streaming? Do I want to play some Demon Souls? What time is it? Got to get my kids relatively early tomorrow. Yeah. I'm going to call it a night, call it an evening. All right, guys. Yeah, check out Vic Berger, man, on YouTube. Brilliant, brilliant shit. Yeah, I'll be back. Madison Cawthorn lost his re-election, and Trump's candidate David Perdue lost to Brian Kemp. So while he is going to be the nominee, I don't think he could win a general election. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. I genuinely do. But I don't know. I just don't see it. But I hope you're right. Anyway, guys, yeah. I'm going to try because I got to get up relatively early. Yeah, I had a good time tonight. We'll watch some more of his shit and watch some other shit too. And yes, I will game again, I promise. And yes, I will wear the chicken suit for the final time. I was like covered in sweat. That's why I had to take it off. So I'll see the Game Boy video tomorrow. I'm very excited for you guys to see that. Make sure you check it out. And might stream this weekend, but probably not. But there is a chance I might. So who knows? I'll surprise you. Have a good evening, everybody.